The sun breaks the horizon as you feel the first cold touch of tempered steel. Waking up in a stone castle means your first breath is often thick with heavy mist and wood smoke. You stand up to start the long, tedious ritual of dressing for duty. It is a 50-pound cage of iron that will define every single movement you make for the rest of your day. Once cinched in, the physical tax of being a warrior truly begins. You try your best not to sweat, but the heat under your gambeson soon soaks through everything you wear. Every limb feels heavy. People imagine elegance and grace, but the reality is finding ways to breathe inside a steel pot, while your shoulders ache from the constant downward force of the weight. Most of a knight's life is spent in the dirt. You train for hours until your muscles scream for relief. You swing a heavy sword at wooden dummies until your wrists burn with fatigue. Then comes the jousting practice where you are charged by horses and knocked repeatedly into the thick mud. Getting back up is a desperate, clanking scramble for footing that leaves you breathless. Then comes the day everything changes. The cinematic vision of honor is replaced by pure, unadulterated chaos. Smoke fills your narrow helmet slits as mud and blood mix on the churned earth. There is no choreography here, only 5 minutes of sheer terror and adrenaline that could end your life in an instant. Your war cry is lost in the clash of shields and screams of the dying. As night finally falls, the steel comes off at last. Your skin is pale and bruised where the leather straps bit deep into your shoulders. There is no grand feast here. You sit against a cold stone wall, eating a piece of stale bread by a dying candle. The romanticism of the era disappears into the dark rooms of the fortress, where a bone-deep weariness takes over. This is the true story of the legendary medieval knight. It was not a life of glamour, but history's toughest and most unforgiving grind. And after just a few hours of sleep on a bed of straw, you will wake up to the sound of metal and do it all again tomorrow.